be with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. And FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcats offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bruce. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Now set up in the red zone.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll run play action. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
FIU will line up to punt, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Watson. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
FIU pushing tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That's reeled in. It's Perry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I love that play by the defense. They're hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up 4th.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Got enough for the first. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Back to pass, it's Watson. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Black. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out in the very next one?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Black. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Made a defender miss. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Bearcats! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. FIU pushing tempo.
At the 36-yard line.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A lot of urgency for this offense. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. He's brought down quickly. Gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They get to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Makes the catch. It's Burke. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
3rd down coming.
Off play action. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. FIU will line up to punt. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Moore. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for 1st down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that,
There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now setting up 4th down.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. Got room to work. Oh, what a cut! He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Second down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Bearcats have this offense rolling. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
27, Florida International, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
And that's another.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Second down coming up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Humphries. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Florida International, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. FIU will line up to punt.
On to kick it away.
hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. With the catch, it's Black. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Florida International, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Jenkins. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burke. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The give from the gun. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Panthers are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Lions. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
On the screen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
FIU will line up to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Watson. Got his man quickly. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Touch pass on the run. Creates a little space. Still running at the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Florida International, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Proctor. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Finds his man. It's Green. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Now on the option. He'll toss it. At midfield, he's got room. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Black. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Breaks into the open and into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Florida International, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
62. Florida International, 7.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The give on the option. Turning it on. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Porter. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
First down.
He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Handoff to the lone back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Watson. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Got the tight end outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll sneak it. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Florida International, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's McNeil. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the tailback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Makes a grab in the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. On the run, still looking. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Snap in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.